Good afternoon, Fords fans. Join us as we count down the most unforgettable highlights from Haverford Athletics this past year. From buzzer beaters to championship victories, the SquirrelCenter team brings you the top plays, emotional triumphs, and defining moments that made this season so memorable. We start off with volleyball as the Fords stormed into Eastern's gym and emerged victorious in a 5-set thriller, handing Eastern their first home loss since 2021. Eliana Brown led the charge with a stellar double-double, racking up 13 kills and 25 digs in the match, while Taylor Jones dominated at the net with 9 blocks. Haverford overcame a fierce Eagles squad, battling through a match that included 26 ties and 11 lead changes. On a magical November night under the lights at Clothier Field, the Haverford field hockey team delivered a postseason clinching performance to remember. In a dramatic shootout finish, rookie goalkeeper Steph Ionescu emerged as the hero, stopping the decisive shot to seal a 1-0 upset over number 24 Swarthmore and punch the Fords' ticket to the Centennial Conference Tournament. With their playoff hopes on the line, the Fords held firm against a relentless Swarthmore pressure, surviving 80 scoreless minutes and overcoming a 16-3 shot deficit. On an unseasonably warm October afternoon at Walton Field, the Haverford women's soccer team delivered a dominant 4-0 win over Bico rival Bryn Mawr, securing their first Centennial Conference Tournament berth since 2019. First-year Claire Hawley opened the scoring with her first career goal, and the Fords never looked back, piling on 3 more goals in a relentless second-half attack. Allie Billups earned her second consecutive shutout as Haverford outshot the Owls 27-1. Taking their talents to the Hoosier State, Haverford's cross-country standouts delivered on the national stage at the NCAA Division III Championships. Peter LaRochelle fought his way to a second consecutive All-America honor, clinching 40th place by a mere 0.2 seconds in a thrilling finish. Meanwhile, Reza SG showcased his growth, jumping nearly 90 spots from last year to finish 191st, capping off a standout season. Marco Arboleda took center stage in the Bryn Mawr Room to receive the prestigious Archibald McIntosh Award, celebrating his standout academic and athletic achievements as a first-year Ford. The sophomore tennis star was introduced by men's tennis coach Eric Spangler, who praised Arboleda's dedication both on the court and in the classroom. With remarks from President Wendy Raymond and Bill McIntosh, grandson of the award's namesake, the ceremony honored Haverford's proud tradition of excellence. It was a record-setting day at Gooding Arena as the Haverford College women's basketball team put on a shooting clinic, setting a new program record with a blistering 57.6% field goal percentage in a commanding 83-54 win over Gallaudet. The Fords also nailed 56.3% from three-point range, the second best mark in program history, and poured in the 6th most points ever in a single game, with 83. Haverford sophomore Eric Chen was named the Men's Epi Division III Athlete of the Year by the USFCA, becoming the first ever Haverford fencer to claim that prestigious honor. Chen capped off a phenomenal season with a stand-up performance at the 2025 NCAA National Collegiate Fencing Championships in State College, Pennsylvania, where he placed 22nd overall, notching 6 bout victories against the nation's elite. Not only did Chen shine on the strips, but he also excelled in the classroom, earning the Elite 90 award for having the highest cumulative GPA among all competitors at the NCAA Finals site, another Haverford first. Chen's record-breaking sophomore season included USFCA All-Mid-Atlantic South Region First Team honors and a Division III All-Region and All-America nod, solidifying his status as one of the top epeists in the country across all 3 NCAA divisions. The Haverford College men's lacrosse team had a historic season, finishing with 9 wins, their most since 2011. The 8-1 start was the best in school history, setting a new benchmark for success early in the season. The Fords had multiple dramatic victories, including an overtime 10-9 win over Arcadia in the season opener, where Tyler Vendetti scored this game-winning goal. Additionally, a 19-7 blowout of McDaniel marked the Fords Centennial Conference debut, with Matt Richards recording a season-high 9 points. The team also excelled with stellar defense from Ronan West and strong face-off performances, showcasing all-around dominance against the Green Terror. The Haverford College women's lacrosse team continued its historic start with a dramatic 8-7 overtime win against number 22 Christopher Newport on Swan Field. First-year Natalie Bowles' game-winning goal lifted the Fords to their second straight win over a ranked opponent, with Annie Ravakos' clutch saves anchoring the defensive effort. Haverford senior Reza Eski delivered a standout performance at the NCAA Division III Indoor Track and Field Championships, claiming national runner-up honors in the 3,000-meter run with a time of 8:10.26. Eski becomes Haverford's 6th first-team All-American in the event, adding to his Centennial Conference title, as well as a school record in the event this season. Haverford softball certainly brought the fireworks this season. Jocelyn Leal stepped up and crushed a grand slam off the foul pole, igniting the Fords with an early lead against Dickinson in the conference opener. Then, on senior day, Kama Bodhi delivered the ultimate moment, a walk-off blast against Drew that set the crowd into a frenzy. Talk about clutch power at the plate for the Fords. Senior second baseman Harry Genth delivered a season for the ages, blasting his way to both the career and single-season home run records at Haverford. Genth's 23 bombs lead not only the Centennial, but all of Division III, earning him his second straight Player of the Year honor in the Centennial Conference, a feat only one other position player in conference history has ever achieved. The Baltimore native dominated the stat sheet with 77 RBIs, 150 total bases, and a jaw-dropping 1.034 slugging percentage, all while swiping 31 bags. Genth's legacy is now firmly cemented as one of the greatest to ever suit up for the Fords. Both Harry Genth and Noah Tunis hail from Charm City, Baltimore, and both have now etched their names into Haverford history. Tunis, a senior captain on the men's squash team, has earned the prestigious William W. Ambler Class of 45 award given to the senior student athlete with the highest cumulative GPA. The first men's squash player to win this honor since the year 2000, Tunis has excelled both academically and athletically at Haverford, balancing a rigorous philosophy major with elite squash performance. Haverford Cricket's 2024-25 season was one for the history books, finishing undefeated in the regular season and taking second place at the Philadelphia International Cricket Festival, the team's best result this century. Haverford senior Rachel Fitzgerald has earned a spot in the NCAA Division III Women's Tennis Championships in Claremont, California, after a standout senior season. The sole representative from the Centennial Conference, Fitzgerald is the third Haverford player in 4 years to qualify for the individual championships. With a 12-5 record in dual matches and a 7-1 mark in conference play this year, she's been a key contributor all season long. Fitzgerald will compete for the national title in late May, continuing the Fords women's tennis proud legacy. History was made in Salisbury, Maryland, as the 19th-ranked Haverford College women's lacrosse team claimed an 18-10 victory over St. Mary's in the first round of the NCAA Division III tournament. The win not only secured a spot in the next round, but it also set a new program record with 15 wins and marked the first NCAA tournament victory in team history. Junior Brooke Epstein led the way with 5 goals, including her 200th career point, becoming just the 9th player in Haverford program history to reach that milestone. Bella Gattuso and Ellie Hughes each tallied hat-tricks, while Kylie McNamara and Daniela Martini each added 3 points. After an incredible 2025 campaign, including a program record season and that first NCAA win, the Fords are poised to continue their national success with a strong returning core. In a historic moment for Haverford College, the number 16 men's tennis team claimed its first ever NCAA tournament victory, sweeping Illinois Tech 4-0 in the first round in Cleveland, Ohio. James McKenzie and Justin Minerva dominated in doubles, while McKenzie, Chait Krishna, and Minerva each posted singles victories to seal the win. The Fords matched their all-time program record with 16 wins, advancing to the second round where they faced number 13 Kenya. Unfortunately, Haverford's run did come to an end with a 4-0 loss to the Owls. Despite the defeat, the Fords' 16-6 record and historic NCAA tournament run marked one of the most successful seasons in program history, including a Centennial Conference Finals appearance and a national ranking in the ITA poll. Well, Fords fans, there you have it. A small smattering of the amazing moments from an action-packed 24-25 season. The SquirrelCenter team was privileged to experience not only these moments, but also everything else that came in between. The bus rides, ducking into the dugout during a rain delay, and even snagging an Uncrustable and a Gatorade from a team's DC cooler. But above all, the best thing that we saw this year was the dedication, perseverance, and determination of this special group of student athletes. Best of luck to the class of 2025. We will miss you dearly, and we hope to see you next year for another edition of SquirrelCenter.